Hello, fellow safety and health professional, and welcome to another podcast and a series of podcasts based on safety and health article that's all about you. Love the life you've been given. Recently, I saw this advice on a pink t-shirt while I was grocery shopping. It reminded me of a phrase I repeat to myself often: amor fati or fata. Depends on how you like to say it. And Stoic philosophers introduced the term in Greek, but it gained more recent notoriety from the German philosopher in the 1800s, Friedrich Nietzsche, who said, "My formula for greatness in a human being is amor fati. That one wants nothing to be different, not forward, not backward, not in all eternity. Not merely bear what is necessary, but love it." In other words, whatever's going on, just this is your life right now. And there's no getting around it. What your circumstances are now can't be denied, whatever they are. If you burned your hand, as I did last week, at least I did last week when I had written the article, and your skin is red and blistered, that is your current reality. Now, right now, it's doing pretty good. I still got a scar going, and you can still tell where I burned it. But at the time when I first burnt my hand, putting water into the coffee pot, I don't want to go into all the details about it, but still, it was a decent burn. Now, I'm not saying amor fati about my burned skin like I love it. Of course not. But it has given me a lesson in mindfulness and things not to do with my coffee pot. To love your life and appreciate the lessons from the things that you don't like, and realize that being alive and aware is a blessing no matter what your circumstances, will make you enjoy your life more. One of my favorite books is Viktor Frankl's book, Man's Search for Meaning. Frankl experienced the harshest of conditions in a concentration camp. The first half of the book, he describes what he went through, which is just unbearably amazing. Yet he rose above his circumstances and he found enjoyment, which is hard for me to believe, but he did. He was enjoying his circumstances, particularly because he could help people. And that's what he did. He started taking what he had, his abilities, and helped other people. He even became grateful for his life, even though he was in a concentration camp. Now, you and I could certainly make a list of what we wish was different about our work life, the social turmoil abounding, environmental damage that is getting creepy bad, and even a lack of cashiers at our local stores. I mean, there's all kind of things you can always be upset about. Now, if it stirs you on to contribute to positive change, if you're upset about the environment, but you decide to get involved with a group that's trying to help us improve the environment, great. It has merit. But if all it does is upset you, it's worthless. What good does it do other than bother you? There will never be a time, ever, from now till the day that you perish from this earth, when everything is perfect and just the way you want it. So why fret over your fate? That includes various inconveniences. Not an easy task, but it can be done. So you can do things to improve your lot in life. I'm not saying that amor fati is like, oh, well, this is my fate, so I'm going to stick to it. I'm not going to improve anything. No, not at all. For example, I let myself get out of shape again. I was in great shape for a while. I mean, people were saying, look how buff you are, Hawk, type of thing, right? But not now. Although, since I wrote the article, I'm doing a little bit better. And I've done this so many times, up and down. Maybe you have too. I'll be really good exercising and doing good, then I won't do good. Then I'll do really good for a while, then I won't do good. Though my weight is fine, I'm not overweight now, though I have been. I can't do but a couple push-ups. Right now I could do a little more than a couple because, like I said, when I wrote this article, I couldn't do even but a couple. I'm not letting it bother me, the fact that I'm not like I was in the past. I can't change how I am right now. Neither can you. And I don't want to mar my enjoyment of the moments I have today because of my physical condition, which I wish was better. However, I plan to do more and more push-ups every day, go back to the fitness center, and I've been walking more to improve my lot. So even though I have this amor fati, love my fate, that doesn't mean I don't want to improve myself. Loving your fate doesn't mean at all that you don't want things to be better. It just means that what you have right now, you're going to enjoy. You know, what one reason is because adverse and often surprising events like the COVID pandemic, right, which has affected us all in all different ways, invade your life. And it's vital to our happiness that we enjoy what we're experiencing right now. So here are 3 quick tips that will love you, amor fati, love your fate. Or help you love your fate, I should say. It could have been worse. My grandmom had so many funny sayings about all different things, and I've wrote about her before. And one of them was, like, when my sisters and I would gripe about something going bad with us in our life or school particularly, she would say, from the day you're born till you ride in the hearse, it could have been worse. That was a great saying. It holds much merit. You know, the burn on my hand is severe enough that it will leave a scar. I can look at it right now and I've got a scar. But it didn't get infected. I took good care of it. And I didn't lose any functions of my fingers, and my hand's going to be fine. I just have a scar there for a while. So I'm not bummed out about it, and I wasn't when it was bad and blistering. Plus, I learned a lesson about putting water in the coffee pot with your hand over top of where you put the water in. I learned a lesson. I'll never do that again, I promise you. Number 2, this is your best life. That's what you should think. You may think that things haven't worked out exactly the way you wanted them to be. I wanted to be a musical rock star, or I should have been a writer, or I should have been a CEO, whatever. But how do you know that that would have been the best life for you? You don't. What you're experiencing right now and your circumstances may be the best life for you. Consider that. Think about that. That's what I do. And it helps. Don't fear the future. Que sera, sera. I have this little poster with a guitar and the lyrics to Que sera, sera. And I framed it. I don't frame everything on my walls, but I did frame this one. It's a song by singer and actor Doris Day, big hit, way back in the 1950s. It's about knowing what the future holds that you don't. You know, you don't know what the future holds, and not letting it bother you. One of the lyrics is, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. It's a great song. I love the song. Often why we don't amor fati, in other words, love our fate, is because we're too busy fretting over the future. What's better is to, quote from the t-shirt, love the life you've been given and enjoy your fate.